Give me a kiss.
Please rise. Put your phones away as well, please.
Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today. I'd like to begin by welcoming everyone and thanking each and every one of you for being here today. It's no accident that each of you are here. You're invited because you represent someone important in the individual and collective lives of both Eric and Valerie. I truly can't think of a better place than right here in Eric's home state of Michigan for an occasion that I know is not only monumental for them, but for all of us who are lucky to know and love them. I've been fortunate enough to meet some of you at some point, but for those of you who I have not met, my name is Sydney. I've known both Eric and Valerie for the entirety of their relationship. I've seen them love and fight and irritate each other endlessly. I've witnessed Eric completely roast Val on a daily basis. The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. I know how deeply these two care for and love one another, and I feel privileged to be here today among all of you as a witness to their commitment to a lifetime of love. Eric and Valerie, mostly Val, have asked me to keep this speech short, classy, and politely asked me to leave out stories that are unflattering to either of them. So I'm done. I got nothing. I had to redline stories about nights out in DC, pretty much anything that ever happened at a concert, experiences we shared overseas, and things I bore witness to when we were all roommates. I met Eric first. At the time, I was spending a lot of time with his roommate. I quickly noticed how embarrassingly bad he was with women. I decided it was time to step in. I started hearing mention about this girl he met the year prior and thought she sounded sweet. After a few hints were dropped and some nudging, he reached back out to her, and here we are. Valerie knew this was a special man, so she dropped everything to commit to him. The spontaneity of our friendship is what makes it so special. At any given time, I can count on them to drop everything and be there when needed. I've had some of the best times of my entire life with these two people. It's also my personal experiences with them that highlight the quality of their love. I was there the day they started dating. I'm getting choked up. I was there the day they got engaged. And now with all of you, I get to witness them joining in marriage. I'm so honored that they asked me to perform this ceremony for them. It doesn't matter if I'm with them in person or over FaceTime. When I'm engaging with Eric and Val, I'm always enjoying myself. I'm certain that that's part of what makes them so special to each of us, how happy and content we feel when we are with them. And what I wish for them on their wedding day is that their lifetime together as a team is one of complete contentment, full of those moments that they wish would never end, and that they continue to make one another smile and laugh. As a third-party spectator to their developing love, it was extremely clear that the two of them represent a perfect pairing, because each of them complements the other so well. They balance one another, and while each of them are amazing individuals on their own, together they're even better. Val leads everything she does with emotion and love, while Eric leads his with sarcasm and fire memes. I know for a fact there are a dozen of us on the receiving end of those memes. I wish I could tell you a single story about them that summarizes their relationship and how they enrich each other's lives and the lives of each of us. But the truth is, there isn't one single event that is a good encapsulation of what they mean to me, to each other, and to all of us. But what I do know is that both of them care deeply for each other. They protect each other, they make each other laugh and think outside themselves. They help each other in ways that are obvious and unnoticed, but always appreciated. I will never stop believing in this relationship, and I will support them for the rest of my life. Love is patient, love is kind. Love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. So without further ado, the vows. Dearly beloved and honored guests, we're gathered here today before God to celebrate and join together Eric and Valerie. This contract is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, and with a deep realization of its obligations and responsibilities. The bride and groom have each prepared their vows, so they will now present to each other.
Valerie.
You got it, babe.
Toughen up. I love you more than you know. You're my best friend.
You got it.
Or you can't read that.
Bite your lip. Bite your lip.
Everything I do is for you and for Stella and Steve.
Shout out to Steve.
You got it.
I got the girl.
I believe God brought me into your life that day. I swiped right on National Harbor, sitting on the toilet. I'll never regret that. I love you always. To compromise, help you, to push you, to encourage you, be your rock. Show some emotion, which, yeah, this is the first time. To be your best friend, the love of your life. I remember calling my mom at the first date. I told her how. Oh, God.
It's okay.
Read it for you.
I told her how pretty you were and how motivated you were with your job and your career and how smart you were and how you had amazing goals. And Lynn's like, and I can see, myself with you. And Lynn said, "Oh, well, Eric, that's just wonderful. You deserve it." And now that we're here, we're almost officially married in my life, and we'll be together. And one day, in the near future, we're gonna be some kick-ass parents. So.
Yes, you are. Aww. Good job, man.
Valerie.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, now your turn.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. It was good. There you go. Thank you. Okay. Whew. Eric, to think that there was a time in my life where I thought I would never speak to you or see you again feels insane to me right now. God has such a way of bringing people together at the right time and moment, and He knew when you would be ready for this, for us. And thanks to a little help from our third Musketeer, Sydney, it happened. We happened, and boy has it been an adventure. God brought me the best partner to go through this life with. You were such a kind, loyal, and strong-willed man. You constantly make me laugh. You are a big goofball at heart. You also know exactly how to push my buttons. There really aren't enough words in the world to describe how much I love you. I have no doubts about marrying you. You are my life partner. You are everything. And so, I vow to never leave your side. I vow to always be honest and loyal. I vow to trust in God's plan for us. I vow to support you through the ups and downs and in your dreams in life. And I vow to never give up on our love for adventure, traveling, and just having fun together. And lastly, I vow to love you every day until I take my last breath on this earth. You ready? And now, Eric, do you take Valerie to be your wife? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect her in sickness and health till death do you part, forsaking all others and holding only unto her forevermore?
I do.
Valerie, do you take Eric to be your husband? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect him in sickness and in health till death do you part, forsaking all others and holding only unto him? I do. All right, the rings. You guys want to open it? Eric and Valerie will now exchange rings as a symbol of love and commitment to one another. Your rings are special. They enhance who you are. They mark the beginning of your long journey together. Your wedding ring is a circle, a symbol of love never ending. It is the seal of the vows you have just taken to love each other without end. Eric, please place the ring on Eric's left. Valerie.
I got you.
Eric, please place the ring on Valerie's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love.
As a sign of my love.
That I have chosen you.
That I have chosen you.
Above all else.
Above all else.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Valerie.
Yes.
Please place the ring on Eric's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love.
As a sign of my love.
That I have chosen you.
That I have chosen you.
Above all else.
Above all else.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
To make your relationship work will take love. Continue to date each other. It will take trust to know that in your hearts you truly want what is best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and to learn and grow together. It will take loyalty to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future brings. And it will take commitment to hold true to the journey you are both privileged today. For what God has joined together, let no one separate. And now, by the power invested in me by the state of Michigan and www.getordained.com, it is my honor to pronounce your husband and wife. Go forth and live each day to the fullest. You may now kiss the bride. I'm pleased to present the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Eric and Valerie Left.
Yay!